Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Ales and Tales podcast, bringing another episode to you, and this time from Pretentious Beer Company. It is the Peach O's Fruit Tart Beer, a 6.5% Peach O's Sour Gummy Fruit Tart Beer. It's going to be interesting.
I think the name of the beer is actually Peach
Please.
They just don't put that on the very front, I guess, for family reasons.
Yeah.
Peach, please.
Yeah, we don't want any kids reading the word peach.
You rotate it. Peach, please.
So, it's fruited sour. I'm wondering if this is going to be more on the sweet side or...
I think I know what it's going to taste like.
Probably peach rings over it, though.
I'm guessing peach rings.
If it does taste like those, I'm in, dude. I love those things.
That's the bull thing. Like, if it doesn't, you're like,
We'll find out.
Right?
So before we dive in, you can, if you are listening, you can watch us at the alesandtalespodcast.com. We are on YouTube, and all the links are there. You can, if you're watching us and you don't want to see this, you can listen to us.
You can look over here and see this.
Over there, yeah, that's right. You can we'll just put the camera on.
You can see this. Oh!
We'll just have a picture of Jim making scare faces the entire time. That could affect our viewership. It might actually improve
Or
it.
the Evan Williams mug.
Oh, God, there it is.
We're still on it.
It's the Evan Williams day.
It's the rule of threes.
It is. Right.
Yes.
Get a train
It's what
going.
you
It
call a
just keeps
callback.
running on it.
Callback.
The callback.
Yeah.
He's on that track. So the Ales and Tales Podcast.com. With me are my co-hosts and Ale amigos. We got Ben Puryear over to my right.
String.
Jim McCarthy to my left.
Yes, sir.
And we've got our guest reviewer, Michelle Rumrell,
Hello.
with the Beer Babes. So if you guys are curious about that, listen to a couple episodes back and you'll hear more about what they do.
And
check them out.
Carly cannot be here. She's doing a cleanse.
I just want to pick on her so bad about that.
Right?
But it's okay. Hey, whatever works, man.
Yeah.
You want to make sure your liver is ready for some more great beer. So
That's right.
she said, she was funny. She was like, yeah, I would sip it. I'd just have a little sip. And I'm like, no, no.
You can spit it out.
Because you're going to find something you like and be like, I want to drink more of this, but no, I have to be on my cleanse. No, that's all good. Pretentious Beer Company is out of Knoxville, Tennessee.
Right in the heart of old Knoxville.
It is, what'd you guys say? It was it's built into a glass blowing place.
So next door is Pretentious Glass, which I think was the kind of their first, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And then they decided to open up a brewery next door. So it is they claim the only place in the world where you can drink beer that is made in-house from glassware that is made in-house, and you can watch the whole process happen.
It's a great way to make sure you cut down on costs of all the glasses being broken, right? We'll just
Bring another one.
I don't know, man. There's nice looking glasses. Like, it's not
So
just like they're
nice.
making a simple mug. Like, it is beautiful pieces of art.
Cool. I'm a huge fan of glass blowing, so I got to check that out. That's cool. Every time there's a new there's a Netflix show called Best in Glass, and it's always fascinating to watch. Like I would love to have like all that glass art around my house, but I also realized I'd have a lot of glass shards around my house because I'm just not that careful.
It's one of those crafts that you want to try,
Yeah.
you know?
They do classes and stuff in Nashville you can go take.
Oh, yeah. It's just getting around to trying them.
Aren't they in an old train station?
Huh.
I can't remember. I went to a few breweries in Knoxville, and I can't remember where they are.
I need to
think
check them
so.
out. That'd be cool.
But yeah, it's, I don't know if you can see that.
Yes.
So
They
cool.
just blow funky glasses.
Nice. Well, that'd be cool to go get and have a unique.
That was a
Funky
movie I
glass,
liked
man.
once.
Funky
Anyway,
glasses?
blow funky glasses.
Moving on. Ben, give us a description of the brewery. What'd you find out about them?
Oh, I got to flip back over. Okay.
She
Caught,
said,
you
Catching
caught me
them
off
off
guard. Right? So the beer company, experimental brewery located in the heart of old city of Knoxville, Tennessee. This is what happens when Glass Artist opens brewery. We are the only place. I went over all that, see everything produced. Our specialties include IPAs, lagers, creative sours, and unconventional seltzers. We dig the craft of craft beer. We're always playing with the styles, the ingredients, the new ideas, and the old truths. As it is all small batch brews, those options are constantly changing and won't be here for long. And then the glass company, that's a whole lot more. Let's see what we got here.
They make glass.
I was going to say, I bet
glass.
it involves heat
Yeah.
and sand and
Yeah.
Designed specifically for craft beer, wine, cocktails, and whiskey. It's one half the company, one of a kind glasses and brews. The combo is the brainchild of glass artist turned brewer Matthew Cummings. Both businesses are located in the heart of downtown Knoxville. They are right next to each other. Pretentious originated in 2012 from a small drinking club at the Melwood Arts Center in Louisville, Kentucky. Each Friday afternoon, a group of artist entrepreneurs would take off work early to sit in the courtyard and drink craft beer. Sounds good.
Nifty.
They decided to make a company, I guess, after that. Make all the glasses by hand. I wonder if you were mentioning it, like I wonder if it does cut down on the cost or not. Like, can they blow them really cheap? It's just the labor, just the work, the blood.
Well, it's also the materials.
Sweat and the tears, the love that they pour into it.
Well, I mean, they're getting it for the wholesale cost of, like you said, labor, the operational cost, and the material cost. So
Also, you can remelt glass.
true. Can you?
They are
It's glass.
pricey, but beautiful.
But you
Oh,
got to
yeah.
wonder how much it takes to make a glass.
That is, they're
Lot
making
of
up
time,
for
lot
this.
of effort.
$50 to buy a beer glass.
How much?
One
$49 for the beer glass.
for the one.
Does it drink it for me too?
And it looks like one of those Kongs that a dog has.
It does.
So we're talking, $50, $60 a glass. Like, it is not inexpensive.
Okay.
Wow.
So I don't think I'm going to get a set. Anyway. Wow, that's wild. Okay. That's a lot. of money.
Canters.
Yeah. They're beautiful, though. You
They
fall
bet-
in love.
They damn well better. be.
Make your own workshop, $90 per session. So for $90, you can go and learn, make your own.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Alright.
So
What's
that
the,
would be neat.
That covers the cost of the glass you take home.
Right.
What's the can look like?
All right. The can is a light sky blue, very, very big wrap around an aluminum can. It is, the front is so simple. It just says Peach O's Fruit Tart, and it's got two very obvious peach rings. If you've ever seen the candy, the peach rings, it's pretty straightforward. So if you're looking for this beer, it's going to be easy to find. On the back side, smaller writing, Peach Please, Peach O's Sour Gummy Fruit Tart. Tells about the alcohol, and it says brewed and canned at Pretentious Beer Company, Knoxville, Tennessee. Pretentious Beers. PretentiousBeerCo.com. I'm not wearing my glasses. The arms of my glasses are digging in my ears from getting to me. So yeah, I mean, it's very simple. I like the color. I'm a fan of sky blue. I've always liked that lighter blue
Stands
colors.
out.
Almost like it's like a cross between sky blue and turquoise
Yeah,
in a way.
Light,
it's got a-
light turquoise color.
I agree. That's cool. So I think
it's
It's peanut butter jelly
This
time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Peach
Peanut butter
ring
jelly
jelly time. Peach ring.
open that baby. There we go.
so. It sounds a lot like they're very similar to Zool, which is also in the same area, Knoxville, Tennessee. Like
Are they in the same like immediate area?
Oh, dude, you could walk there.
Really?
Yeah. It's,
You've been to
it's-
Zool?
Yeah. Several
Yeah, I
times.
need to go.
Zool's fantastic.
I stop there pretty much every time we go through Knoxville. Just there's a little
You have to.
abridged. I think it's abridged, unabridged. There's a burger little food truck there. It's pretty good.
They don't serve food though, right?
They have a burger truck there,
Mhm.
so you get burgers. And then Pretentious is kind of like right down the way. I mean, it's half mile maybe. It's not bad.
if there's leftover, I think I might have poured light, figure out what you get, and then if there's extra, let me know.
Yes, y'all's can.
We go through Chattanooga these days on the way to Charlotte.
Kind of have to, considering 40 no longer exists.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
that and also my daughter's at UTC. So
Yeah, makes sense. I'm actually going in February. I got to figure out if I'm flying or driving or whatnot.
If you
So,
go up
Knoxville?
81 through
No,
Virginia, Charlotte might be a little bit different. I was gonna say if you're getting to Winston or anything, it's maybe at most 20 minutes more to go through Virginia with 40 not being there. It's an easier drive too.
it's actually it's a nice drive coming through Chattanooga.
So
Yeah.
I didn't think about it.
As
I
long as
used
you don't catch
to,
traffic.
when I did live in Johnson City, which we talked about last time, I used to, you can go 40 up into Bristol, Johnson City, and then down around. So that's, I didn't think about that. So what do we smell?
Canned
Lot
peaches.
of peaches.
Oh, yes, 100%
It
canned
doesn't
peaches.
smell, it doesn't
So
smell like
much.
peach ring candy. It smells like canned peaches, like
You're
with
right.
the syrup.
Yes.
Syrup.
Syrup.
It is, all three of our beers today are almost exactly the same color.
Go
that
ahead
we
and put it on
reviewed.
the thingy there.
That's funny. Again, kind of a lemony. This one again has a slight peach tint to it, but it's mostly like a lemony yellow.
It's hazy.
Yeah, all three have been hazy. That's funny.
Wow.
Huh.
Also like peach baby food. Like that fresh, just natural only peach.
I would not know.
Oh, this is going to be fun. You're going to want to watch Mike when he takes his first sip.
He did.
Jim, I already know what's about to happen. Damn it.
Sours are not Mike's favorite, and this
So
is...
I was
All right,
hoping
so
this was going to
Jim
be like
already
the
got his drink.
Zool
Oh, yeah.
sours.
This is
Let's see.
zoom in on Mike. That's about the same face he made the first time he tried a sour at Various.
Made my eyes water. Holy shit.
It is very tart.
Wow.
So it got a lot of alpha acid to it.
Okay, it is good. I actually like it, but damn.
It hits you.
It was like a running uppercut to the taste buds.
Yeah.
That's what I
Holy
hate
shark.
about sours and tarts is it's all about that sour punch at
Right.
first, that tart punch,
It
and
gets
then
ya.
you have to go back.
It subsides.
Yeah, you got to let it mellow out on the tongue and come back to it.
Make sure it hits the sides of your tongues.
But that acid is grabbing me right here. Like that is heartburn central for me.
It's like it's trying to stitch the two sides of my mouth together. It's
Oh,
like, wow. It's very
each
peachy.
sip gets better.
It is.
Yeah.
It's good.
It
But it
is
takes you by
good.
surprise.
Yeah,
Again, though, I think I get more like
Canned
canned
peaches.
peach flavor than I do peach ring.
I agree.
It's just like a very high alpha acid tart beer with canned peach flavor. I mean, I like it.
Because it's so tart, you don't get the sweetness you expect from a gummy peach ring at all. It's hard to find.
I think with that tartness, the peach please is definitely the right name.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
Just sucking the moisture right out of my face.
That's tongue popping in.
it's actually making me salivate.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You get that sourness to it.
When
It's
you
kind of like lemonade.
swish it too.
Oh yeah, it just kind of it's like it gets everywhere, it gets in all nooks and crannies in your mouth.
If
and
you
it's just,
dare swish it, it's like,
it gets you, man.
you ever see the people that there's a video that went around and it's the lemon juice challenge.
Oh no, that one's so
Freaking hilarious.
It is
I could probably do. What is the lemon juice challenge?
They drink lemon juice.
That's all you
straight.
do. It's a shot of straight lemon
I
juice.
could probably do it.
But the reactions are like, I mean, these people have facial contortions that rival Jim Carrey.
Got any lemon juice in the fridge?
What's that?
Got any lemon juice in the fridge?
No, I don't think so.
I'd probably
Somebody-
make this mellow, right? After that, you'd be like, oh, this is sweet. Just drink it all the time.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the cement mixer shot?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I actually was having a conversation about that a day or two ago.
Okay, school me, fellas.
Okay.
What is
What?
it?
So-
Yeah, I don't know.
It's what you give your buddy when he's too drunk and when he wants to keep drinking, and even you want to cut him off.
Okay.
It's like half cream, half basically like lemon juice is what it is. It's-
Ew.
yeah. Like Bailey's Irish cream and lemon juice.
And it causes it to curdle. You pour it in there and it curdles.
What you're supposed to do is tell them it's two separate shots, and you make them take one and hold it, and then take the other, and then swish, and it immediately goes and turns to cement. in your
Curdles
mouth.
in
It's
your
curdles.
mouth. It's disgusting. So, like, you ever seen alien brain hemorrhage? Same thing. Looks really cool, but then you drink it and you're like,
That does. It sounds better than the cement mixer, but it also sounds horrible at
it's
the same time.
better than the sex with the bartender. That's another one. Oh yeah, I had a guy order that at O'Charlie's one time, and like I looked at it and like he's like, oh yeah, that's what you want to drink, and okay. But yeah, it curdles and it just looks.
Still, you're gonna force yourself to finish that.
I am.
glass.
I like the
It's
flavor.
good.
I love peaches, but it's just taking a while for my
I'm gonna,
mouth to get used to
I'm
it.
gonna give you guys a little sneak preview into what I'm gonna rate it, but I'm very disappointed.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. I really expected a little more sweet to give
Subtlety?
you the peach ring.
ring.
Yeah.
So I will say, as it's been going on, as the tartness is my mouth is getting more used to the tartness and it goes away, it's transitioning
Yeah.
more towards that.
the sweet.
I still can't find it.
We'll see what happens here in the next few
Pass
minutes.
that down. So that's your alien brain hemorrhage. You can see
Ew.
it. Yeah.
Are those raw oysters? What is that on
it's,
top?
it's the Baileys or whatever it is that's curdled.
That's so gross.
It's
Yeah,
the cream
that's
that
rough.
curdles in the alcohol and the lemon juice and the
Hold
acid.
that up. Hold that up in front of you, Ben. Oh my goodness.
Yes. So the first time I heard of a cement mixer,
Oh, there's a better one.
we were at one of our little home
Ew.
keg parties we had in college, and my buddy was picking on this girl Ashley. He was like, "Yeah, we'll get you a shot. I'll drink anything. I can drink anything." He said, "All right, I'll make you a cement mixer. It's great." And I went, "What's that?" And he mentioned what it was, and immediately I was like, "I know exactly what's going to happen when you mix those two. You know what's going to happen, right? You can't mix milk into lemon juice or vice versa." I went, "Don't do it. I can do it." I was like, "That's not the point. Don't do it." She did it. And she put them in, and she did that one swish. And as soon as she did, it immediately went, and you saw her just go. And she just stood there like she was frozen, glitched out.
What do I do?
Yeah.
I can't swallow. I can't spit.
I said,
Oh, man.
"I told you."
I feel hurt. Show me on the chart where it touched you.
Yeah.
Very violated.
Yeah, not good. Lemon juice challenge. I got to find that. That'd be kind of cool to
Oh,
see.
my
That'd be
goodness.
funny.
It's hilarious.
It's very funny.
These couples will watch each other.
Yeah. One of them, they're trying to hold it in, and he's like, they're both reacting to it, and she freaking does like a spit take all into his eye.
Oh, God.
And he's like, oh! Like he's been maced.
Pretty much has. That's awesome. Yeah, there's a video of a baby who grabs a jalapeno
Oh,
and puts it
yeah.
in her mouth and goes and does that like shock, and the mom goes and puts her hand out to spit it, and the baby goes and pushes the hand away like, "Nope, I'm gonna finish this," and just keeps like powering through it. I'm like, that kid's gonna be tough.
You ever see the kids who eat the lemon?
Yeah,
Oh,
the,
my
whole- the
goodness.
whole face implodes.
It's so sweet. They really do. And then one girl, tiny little girl, maybe two, she's looking at the camera and she goes, "Help."
Yeah. Do you ever see the one where the kid, he's eating it and he's going, and all of a sudden he's like,
Yeah,
he's like, he
that's
looks like
what I was
over.
thinking of.
Uh-huh.
That's the future supervillain.
What a supervillain's been created.
Yeah, then you got kids like Glenn's kids, our friend Glenn King, who they'll eat a ghost pepper and they won't flinch.
Wow.
Because
Ghost
Glenn
peppers
used to
are
be
great.
amazing at that. We would go get jalapenos and then ghost peppers and Scotch bonnets down at the farmer's market for lunch. And I'd slice them up into little pieces, and I'd grab a little piece, and he'd grab the rest of it, and boom, and he'd just chew on it like it was not. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
And he probably
dude?
look at you while he's doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I just
Eyes
did that.
don't even water.
No. And
I
then he got
prefer
his,
them to be cooked, though.
his
That's a
little
little
kids
better.
doing it.
Yeah.
Doing the same thing. I was like, holy crap.
You know, I think I actually sold or
Jacob specifically was the one that could do it. Josh,
Yeah.
not quite as much, but still
I think
way
I was
more than I could.
I was his first sale.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
Really?
maybe.
I thought he had been there a lot longer than that.
Well, I bought a car in 2011.
okay.
Remember, he was doing the radio thing still.
I thought he'd been there longer than that. Like I got there in
No.
2012. I felt like he had been there.
He'd
He
been
had been there a while. By that time, you know, if you're a year in
Year
the
and a
car
half,
business,
yeah.
you're like an expert.
True.
But yeah, he was talk about just one of these things is not like the other.
Mhm.
He was so outside of his comfort zone.
Yeah.
He had never done anything like
He
that.
he was great at
He was
it.
great. He
because
was.
so easygoing and
Yeah.
so. You want to talk about
Knowledgeable.
some people that just put you at ease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy that, okay,
Yep.
cool, man. I got no problem with that. Let's look at it. He's just the most mellow, easygoing dude. It was
Yep.
awesome. He was very good at it. He's good at putting.
You remember your first sale?
Do I remember mine? Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Do you
was,
remember their name? Do you remember their name?
I don't remember their names, but I remember he was an attorney. And, you know, I was just sitting there trying to figure out. I think you, Mike, were helping me with all the paperwork and showing me what to do next and got to put your deal pack together, get a jacket and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy just basically sat on his phone while, you know, I was the help running around getting everything together for him and his family. They bought a minivan, a Honda Odyssey, brand new.
All right.
And I remember everything started to line up for me and make sense because I knew how to relate to him, having a young family, and, you know, the ways to use the minivan that are advantageous to a family because we had been doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we still have the 2008 Honda Odyssey that we bought brand new, and we use that thing, you know, we're ringing it out.
You
know,
forever.
My favorite feature was still the DVD, and you can just pull it up, and the screen goes dark.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of having like just pause it or whatever else, like you just reach back and you pull the screen, and it goes black.
So that you
got
immediately
the
get the kids' attention.
And then you
Nice.
just flip it back down.
Yeah,
and
that was a brilliant piece
What about
of
the
technology.
Honda vac?
Oh yeah, I
yeah.
forgot about that.
I forgot all about that.
That was pretty funny.
They put a vacuum in
Vacuum
the Honda
cleaner
Odyssey.
in the Odyssey. 'Cause-
Yeah.
yeah.
It was much needed.
Honda had some great ideas, man.
So,
Not,
do you think
one
about
of them
them,
is not. That's not a great idea. Merging with Nissan,
Right.
oh yeah,
not a great idea.
Don't think so?
Hey, let's see.
Third largest in the world. Then
Which Japanese cars do you see on the side of the road the most? Nissan.
Well, maybe Honda will fix that.
Or
You're
lowest common denominator.
You're
dude.
looking at it cynically.
Well, yeah. Why take something that's good and then make it worse? Or mix it with something worse. I mean, I can understand for distribution purposes and sharing of resources, there's a benefit, but I'm concerned for them.
Maybe it's like this beer. It hits you weird at first.
and then it
And
grows
then over
on you.
time, it kind of
Look
grows
at what
on
you're
you.
doing, bringing it back. I
That's
like it.
right.
So, first off, it has mellowed out a lot. Like I can start handling it now, and I'm getting more
Maybe you've mellowed
peach
out a lot.
bringing it.
Maybe it was you, Mike. Let's talk about
It
it.
does. You
Settle
have
down.
to. You have to get over that palate shock. You get that initial just shock.
still-
Your body gets used to it. Kind of like spicy food. Like it's just the pain sensors, and once they grow accustomed to it, you can handle a higher heat level.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't affect you as much.
It's again, I like it. I like the flavor. It's getting more peach ring-y.
As
but
it
it's,
warms.
Yeah. As I'm able to not have as much tart just molesting my face.
Molesting my face.
There's only so much face molestation you can take before you're like, all right, enough.
That's okay. That is a new
The face molester.
the face molester.
Peacho's fruit tart. It'll molest your face.
That's right.
Face
Please.
molester.
That's a new felony.
Would it be a misdemeanor or a felony?
Oh.
Yeah. But as you get away from the face molestation and just get to enjoy it, it is.
It's a great way to describe it. I mean, I felt assaulted the first time I had a true like sour like this. It was the La Folie. I think it was La Folie, the Belgian New Belgium Loops of Faith series, and same thing. My first, fish face, and my buddy's like, "Oh no, you just got to take a sip of water and then take another sip, and it'll mellow out." I'm like, "No, f you, man! Like, I'm not doing this." And I didn't touch a
That's why I
sour
was
for another
pushing.
like 2 years until I had something. I'm like, "Oh, this is pretty. Oh, that's a sour. Okay, that's
Okay.
not like what I had before."
It kind of gets revived. I just did like one of these.
Cleared everything out.
Like,
Yeah.
getting everything like between the gums and the teeth. And it's like it punched me in the face again.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, look, my idea of fun is not going into anaphylactic shock or having a mild,
The anaphylactic
having a mild seizure because of sipping on something. That, it's like, hey, let's have some seizure drink. And, no.
And this is the
I get
jolt the
it.
system back to life, man.
This is
like
the adult. This is the adult version
you're
of
having
Warheads.
a seizure, and you put
Yeah.
You have a seizure, and you put it in your mouth, and it shocks you back into it. This is
Smelling salts.
Smelling salts. Yeah.
I've never tried those. I want to.
Oh, no, you don't.
Why would you want to
Well,
try
no,
smelling
not-
salts?
Well, I go to the gym a lot, and they say apparently if you do that right before it, like
Yeah,
your
lift.
body is like, let's go. So,
Yeah,
all right.
it's a big thing in the.
You'll be able to go up to
workout
like 20-pound dumbbells.
Ah! Dick.
What do you want in your mouth?
community. Facial molestation.
You're the face molester. I mean, I don't know what you're
No,
talking
this is
about.
the face molester. It's the beer. Yeah.
They should team up with the Alien franchise and have a face hugger beer.
That's a face
There,
molester.
yes.
What is that? What do they call that alien? It's
Face,
like the
face hugger.
The face hugger.
the face hugger, the face molester.
It does make it more clear what it does.
It pretty much is doing things.
Lester's peach rings.
Since when did Peter North get here?
God, you're going old school, right? Showing your age.
I was going to say
Maybe
Ron
a
Jeremy,
little
but
bit.
There's gonna be a 30-year-old somewhere listening to this going, huh?
Peter North. Google it.
Break out the
Google him.
goog.
Yeah.
We're not.
Is this the hardest you've laughed in a while, Michelle? It seems like it has.
Wait a minute. My cheeks hurt.
Do you laugh this much on your podcast?
I have not. No.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys have to have me back.
Exactly. Well, we got to reciprocation having us on yours. I mean, come on.
It's
I think
not
he had a
my
mild
own
stroke there.
podcast. I
What's
go
that?
on other people's podcasts. It's not my own.
Oh, gotcha.
No, she's talking about the foamy heads. We'll get with them. We'll team up with them.
Yeah. And I will bring
Good
them
guys.
out.
It'd be awesome.
Like two podcasting
Pea.
together.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
2 peas in a pod. Sorry,
That'll be
had to
interesting. What'd you say?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing important or worthwhile. All right. What does this pair well with, except besides jaw massages?
Oh my goodness! It's the jaw massager. Yeah, we've come up with so many products. Mike'sToyStore.com, the jaw massager.
It's the jaw molester.
Oh man, you're coming out with zingers today, man. Products galore. What's that gonna look like?
Non-monetization. That's what it's going to look like.
Mike's Toy Store has all your beer drinking accessories like the
For all your beer
Facial
drinking
Molester
needs.
3000.
Jump
Go
on
to
the Patreon.
Mike'sToyStore.com. That's MikeSToyStore.com.
Which we do need to
Maybe
buy.
we don't tag Pretentious in this one.
Yeah, right? I think they'd
Pretentious,
get
we
a
love
kick
you.
out of this one,
Sorry.
too. They'd be like,
You know who we do tag? Evan Williams. Eggnog.
I knew it was coming.
This
God knows,
beer
man.
is tagging your face.
Yeah, it is.
This beer has got so much tang that the spacemen have missed out on it. We're bringing it back, baby.
Oh, Tang.
Yeah, that was even a bad one.
I'm not going to lie. I thought that was going to go a very different direction.
All right, seriously, does this pair with anything?
I'm trying to think.
Vanilla ice cream?
No,
No.
no.
It's so tart. It needs something sweet.
Like pork.
I would think like almost like say, did you think sweet?
Mm-hmm.
Like, either like
To help
marinating
mellow
pork
it.
in it.
This could be a good marinade.
Right.
I get
Maybe
that.
a Caribbean jerk.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
enough spice, but
okay.
there's that sweet.
I like the spicy. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I could see pork, maybe pork loin, pork chop.
24-hour soak a chicken breast in this and then shredded chicken.
Lemon
You get
chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I got
Except
like chicken
peach.
with a bit. It's like I don't taste the peach anymore. It's more
Really?
lemon.
I get zero peach ring. Sorry, Pretentious. But it's a great, delightful peach
It
sour.
is. It's not bad.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here like, no, sad
Right.
face.
My guess, marketing wise, there are a lot of peach beers or peach flavored beers or peach sours or whatever else. And to distinguish and delineate from them,
Fair.
the best way to do it is what is the most iconic peach thing there is.
Very fair.
Well, and I always wondered, like, you start off with an idea of a recipe. This would be a good question for brewers of, do you kind of know what you're calling the beer before you brew it? Or are there some beers that you got to brew and then decide how you're marketing?
I guess
Good
it kind of
idea.
whatever
They've
comes
all-
to mind.
Well, I
Good
think
thought.
because every brewer's had a beer where I want this beer and they brew it and something happens and it turns out to be different than what they wanted.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, right?
Right.
Comes out
So
with
then,
something totally
you've got to figure out how do we market this then? How do we, what is this? You know, 'cause I've had that before. I get disappointed where we talked about like you're expecting something, you're expecting peach ring, and then you don't get like, if this were advertised differently and not as a peach ring, would you have liked it more?
I think I would have. I'll be
different.
honest.
I could understand that.
What is
Like,
it?
If
what
it
is
had
it?
a picture of canned peaches on the front instead of peach ring,
I'm
would
thinking
you have
like a
liked it
Del
more?
Monte peach can or something like that. You know?
Exactly, because
Yeah.
it matches up with the expectation. Going back to sales and setting up that
That's
expectation.
right.
I truly believe that's where my disappointment lies.
I can't stand it.
Give me more.
As he pours more.
As he finishes it off. Yeah.
Does anybody want any?
Face. I'm good.
I will say,
I am not going to say it's a bad beer
No,
at
it's
all.
really not.
Bad.
It didn't
I
meet your
just
expectations.
went in with an expectation.
Because you
That's all.
don't imagine peach to be sour.
No.
No, but I mean peach ring.
I have bitten into a peach that, it is
Tart.
Oh, yeah.
Any
Like,
of
you get
your
a little bit of the-
stone fruits are going to
It's
be
underripe.
perfect in
Yeah.
a tart sour beer.
Yeah,
You've got plum.
I was going to say,
all
why
the
does nobody
stone
do a
fruits.
plum beer? I haven't seen a plum beer.
There is a plum beer.
All right.
I might have one at home.
Barrique had a plum beer.
Really?
I like plums.
Well, we
used
had,
to have a plum tree in the backyard, and I just
I think we drank it at Schnozzy's beer share. The who was the Mantra?
That's
Mantra plum.
right.
There's some of those still out there.
Yes, that was
They're at
really
Casual Pint.
good.
They're expensive at Casual Pint, but
Oh, Mantra.
and then I'm pretty sure Barrique probably has one right now.
I know Barrique does.
I need to go back by
Yeah.
there anyway.
Barrique has.
I'm always in. If you're ever going, give me
All
a call.
right. Sounds good.
Mhm. I'm there.
Oh, so you guys actually go
Yeah.
to these things?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
It's funny
To
because
the brewery?
my phone never rings when you guys do.
Oh. Awkward.
So it's normally like a last minute decision.
Are
after
you going to
work
drive
of,
into downtown traffic at about 4:30 in the afternoon in Nashville?
Mike. No.
That's right. That's
But
what I
it's
thought.
nice to be thought
It's
of.
nice to be invited.
I thought of
That's
you, and I'm
right.
just not going to want to do this.
So I can turn it down.
So,
Thank you for the invite.
hey, you need to
No.
invite me so I can turn it down.
That's right.
What are you thinking, friend?
Am I one of those people that when I call, you look at your phone and you go,
No, I just go.
hey, man.
everybody.
I just go.
That doesn't make you special.
or do you B button him?
Yeah, I'm just like. Blip.
There you go.
No, I always look forward to our conversations. Can't always have them because I'm in the middle of client meetings or
Yeah.
whatever else. But yeah,
We always, it's like, we go off on tangents, man.
No,
That's-
not you
I was
guys.
going to say,
I know,
this sounds so unlike our podcast.
No. What?
What were we talking about?
Shocking,
This is about beer?
Yeah.
right? I would use this.
Squirrel.
I would use this more in marinades or
this
like
would go
salad
good with squirrel.
dressings. This would go. There you go. Then I would mixed with. I don't see this as a beer I would pair to eat with something. Again, this would be a social beer where you pour for a bunch of people and again have the interaction and get to enjoy watching people's faces melt.
I'm, getting back to pairings, I could, grilled chicken with some lemon and asparagus.
I feel like if you just took this, not a lot, and do like almost a beer mosa with it. A
Okay.
little champagne, just a little bit of this, where it's got enough peach and just tartness to
That'd be curious.
counterbalance the
That would work.
champagne.
I like it.
100%.
Something else I just thought of are cheeses. Certain cheeses, there's a variety
Yep.
of them. I think the saltiness of like your harder cheeses could really kind of mellow it out and kind
Okay.
of bring out different
This
notes.
kind of made me think of like a peach chutney and so like
Yeah.
crackers
Yes.
and cheeses and chutney. And
You can
Sure.
almost, you can do that and maybe some bread or crackers. Saltines.
Salty, something
Yeah.
the salty, oddly enough, will kind of mellow it.
I just had an interesting idea.
Uh-oh. Cheesecake. Actually, cheesecake wouldn't be bad.
No, it wouldn't. Like a French toast. If you whipped this into like some kind of a
Ooh,
The
whipped
batter?
cream,
The whipped cream.
or if you put it in the batter and actually fried the bread with the eggs and this mixed in with it, where you'd actually get kind of a peach toast,
Interesting.
Okay.
and then put whipped cream or cream cheese on it or something like that.
I like it.
not a cream cheese, a mascarpone or something.
Mascarpone.
It's a good sour. It's one of my more enjoyed sours that I've had in the actual sour style.
Yeah.
In the there's the sours like Zool, PB&J.
Yeah.
That's not
Fruited.
sour.
Yeah.
That's
It's-
not sour.
No.
It's sour because of it's a quick sour in the way they brew it.
Yeah.
But then there's the epileptic seizure sours, and
the
this
face molester.
the face molesters. And on that
There we go.
and on that side of it, this is really good. I agree that it isn't quite the peach rings. I'm wanting to try and convince myself mentally that I get the peach ring out of it, and I don't, but it's not far from it, right?
Yeah.
It's close. Yeah. But it is peach. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
All
And I
peach.
like it. As far as peach rings, if I opened the bag and I had, it said there was 10 in there and I had like 8.5 peach rings, I'd still be happy with it.
I don't think I've ever had a peach ring.
What?
Yeah.
How have we done this entire episode and you have not
And I'm
dropped
just
that?
bringing that up. Yeah.
I had some the
had
other
one.
day.
I have some at my house.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they kind of like
They're
candy
kind of
corn?
like, they're kind of like
No.
those.
No, it's a gummy peach
But
ring.
not all
One
peach
side
rings
of
are made
it.
the same, though.
So one side of it is more of a jelly gummy, and the other side is a marshmallowy gummy.
I
a
never
true peach
realized
ring.
they were like different.
They're
on the-
different.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm
They're different flavors?
Not necessarily. It's just different textures.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
They're super gummy, just like, it's like human chew toys. I love them.
See, it depends on the brand because some of them, like the cheap ones, aren't
They're
very.
not.
They're not, and they just fall. And they're not very good.
Yeah, those are the Chinese peach rings.
Yeah,
Totally different.
the good chewy ones.
Peachlings.
Crazy. Well, there you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Rated.
So 8.5 for me. I actually really like it. I'm up there, dude.
I'm
I
right
like
there
it.
with you as well.
What?
Yep.
You know, for the first half, if I poured the entire can into my glass, for the first half of the can, you're going to see me over there going, you know, in the corner.
Like you're tased.
Yeah. And then
It's a face
after that,
taser.
I'm going to be like, this is great.
It's not bad.
And so it's growing on you. It's you get it like the
You
sour
do.
is kind of addicting. Like at
Yeah.
first, like, it's like when you kind of. It's like I've drawn this comparison multiple times on the show. It's like lemonade. Of you get that tart just to it, but it makes you want to keep going back for more.
Yeah. I'd prefer if I didn't have a seizure drinking it, but I don't mind
I kind
the
of
flavor.
enjoy watching you have a seizure.
I'm
while
sure
drinking
you
it.
do. I don't. You know, I have like
We're
arm cramps later on.
We're your witnesses to the felony.
Good point. All right. What do you think? Michelle, what you got?
Oh, we're gonna go to me. As a sour beer, it is a very good one, but it falls short on my expectations. So I'm gonna go 7.5.
It's still not bad. I mean, it's good enough that even if it isn't hitting what you want it to hit, that's strong.
That's not bad. That's a
For
good
bad,
one.
I was going down to about 6.4.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, like so I have a hard. I love sours, but the high alpha acid beers that like really grab me right here and give me heartburn is hard.
Are you getting that?
At the start, it wasn't that bad. At the start, it really was. But yeah, not having like if it weren't labeled peach ring, it would have gotten a higher score.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
It would have been a 7.
Agreed.
I have a sound effect here that I should have been using this whole time, especially when it comes to these sour beers that hit you in the face like they do.
Oh.
Because it's like, you know?
It does. I guess maybe it's the alpha acid or whatever. It does give me the air yerps a little bit. You know, you get that.
Feel free to just belch right into the mic, dude. It's okay. Like,
I can't with you guys.
Howard used to do that. He used to be like, it was hilarious.
All right. What do you think?
I said I'm right with you. 8.5.
Yeah,
8.5?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. There you have it.
There you go.
There you go.
It grows on you. Don't let the first sip turn you off.
That's right.
All right. So the peach O's fruit tart, but ultimately peach please. If it was peach please without
Peach
the peach O's
please.
fruit tart,
Just put a picture of a peach.
Peachos.
Right there.
It's almost like a cereal.
like a peach with an angry face or like, you know, waiting at the door, something like that. I don't know.
Sass to
like a
it.
bouncer.
Little.
Yeah, a sassy peach.
Just you know,
Peach please.
a peach woman just
She's
standing at the
got
door.
to have a little hood to her.
Yeah,
Little
because she gonna hit you in the face,
That's right.
and then she's gonna care for you.
No, you get straight face molested. That's all it is.
The face molester from Mike'sToys.com.
Please. Yes, yeah. So Pretentious Beer Company's Peach Please Peach O's Sour Gummy Fruit Tart. I want to know if they brewed it with the peach rings, because remember, some of those smoothie beers and some of those candy
Or
beers
did they just use
are
canned
brewed
peaches?
with the actual candy. So
There.
maybe that's what happened. And if that is, we can't argue that that's correct on the label.
right?
It is what it
But
is.
you do find, though, once it melts down, it completely changes its composition. though.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
It doesn't end up being.
I'm sorry. Are we interrupting you texting, Mike?
What?
He's Googling.
I'm actually going to find out how they brew it. I'm going to look it up real quick because I figure if we're going to
You think
review
you're
it,
going to find that? Where are you going to find it? 'Cause it wasn't on the site.
Oh, no,
No.
not on the
Yeah.
description.
I
Hmm.
don't think so.
He's trying.
I think it just said peach rings on peach rings on peach rings on peach rings on peach rings.
Oh,
which sounds like they're brewing it with peach
It sounds
rings,
like they
that-
might have.
it
right? That's what
seems
I'm
like
trying to figure out.
maybe.
I want to tell people, look, if
But
we're, you know,
therein lies the problem. They did not add anything else to bring in that peach ring aspect.
Right.
When those candies melt down,
The chemical composition does too.
it changes.
all right, I actually have to wear glasses for this. Sorry. Beg pardon.
Can you put us some Jeopardy music on?
This is
please?
absolutely
My
riveting.
old person face going here. Does it say anything about it? And that doesn't say
Make
anything
sure
about
you read moving your lips.
Nope, that doesn't say anything. Is it drinking peach, please? Oh, so gummy. Nope, doesn't say. All right, how about this? Do.
Maybe. Everyone sits up. What? No.
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 Peach rings candy on peach ring candy on peach ring candy on peach ring candy. It's your favorite childhood candy, except now made for adults, available in candy. No,
No, it doesn't.
they don't say.
doesn't-
Some places will tell you what they brew it with. Like, we
Fudge.
take 20 pounds of Sour Patch Kids. And, you know,
Right.
nothing.
Didn't believe
Okay.
me, huh?
Well, I figured I might be able to find something
I
out
think
there.
Ben figured it out. They just use canned peaches.
Could be.
That's why there is no peach ring.
All right, folks, if you know, or Pretentious, if you want to reach
Get
out
back
and
to
let
us.
us know, I'm curious because I mean, if it's brewed using the Peach O's fruit tart, I get it. But if not, was it just an idea to differentiate and delineate yourself from all the other peaches on cans? I don't know.
Because, correct me if I'm wrong, the candy itself is not sour or tart.
No,
It's
Really?
sweet.
but you can use the
Yeah.
candy for the sugars, right?
Mhm.
And
Every now
then
and then you get some that kind of have that slight tartness to it, but not
Little.
Not like
like
that.
this.
no,
Right.
there's not
no.
once I've ever eaten one of those
Yeah.
things and decided that my front of my face was going to meet
Forehead.
the back of my head.
But like peach warhead, I think is the right. Yeah.
Does that
Yeah.
exist? Is there a peach?
That would be good if there was a
Oh,
peach
Oh,
warhead.
Is there not a
that
peach
would be
warhead?
good. No, I know them all.
That's pretty much
I
what
was
this would
like,
be. It would
no,
pretty much
there's
taste like this. It
not.
would
I
pretty much
know,
be
I know
that.
green apple. It's
Mm.
blue raspberry.
Mhm.
I still love that
Watermelon, black
Mm,
cherry, lemon.
Good stuff.
Warheads.
That's good stuff.
We'll take a sponsorship from you too.
Warhead. Brought to you by Warheads.
Warheads.
Yeah. Are they still around? Yeah, they're still around.
Yeah.
All
They
right.
have gummies. Okay.
So if you want to, if you decide that you should have an epileptic shock type of seizure and watch your friends' faces melt, this is a great beer to play a trick on them. But ultimately, everybody will be happy if they like peaches because it's really good. Pretentious Beer Company's Peach Please, Peach O's Fruit Tart. Yeah, I'd give it a shot. If you like peaches, you'll probably like it. If you like, you're going to like it. Otherwise, if you do not like sours, I will say it's one of the better sours I've had. I do like it.
Right on.
But check it out. And until next time,
Peach out.
no
Peach
epileptic
out.
seizures. Okay.
There we go.
Yes, peach out. Rock out with your peaches out. Ha!
TalesandTalesPodcast.com. Is that it?
Roll with it.
All right, there you go. Go there.